Hi you guys, this is Miss Evans here again. I decided to make this little video because a couple of you have been expressing frustration at not being able to complete your practice handouts. And so what I'm noticing is, or what I think I'm noticing is that maybe you guys are trying to access the practice handouts through Apex. If that's the case, then yeah, you're not going to be able to type directly on those handouts. In order to complete the practice handouts, you must go through Schoology, which is why I have Schoology opened, okay? The other thing that you'll need in order to complete the practices is you'll need to be using your school laptop, and I'm going to show you why. On your school laptop, well, first of all, let me just say this. Practices can be done at any time. It doesn't have to be during our school hours, or I'm sorry, our summer school hours. For my class, it's from 12 to 3, or 12 to 2:30, okay? However, practices, and I know you guys have your lives, practices can be done at any time because you're always going to do the practices on Schoology, and you can access that whenever you want. Quizzes, you may have to wait until class time to get those opened, but practices can be done at any time. I'm saying that because if you're waiting for a quiz to open or you can't move on because you're waiting for me to open something, go ahead and do the practices, okay? Because there is a timeline that's going on, and I posted that last week. And if you take a look, right here, I mean, it doesn't matter where, but on any page, you'll see that I put up a little a little pacing guide or suggestion for you to help keep you on track, okay? So here's a daily routine that you should follow. So yesterday you should have been working on quizzes. Today you should be finishing quizzes and then start doing some of the practices. Tomorrow, work on practices and CSTs. Thursday, finish CST and then start on the next unit. And then you start all over again. If you keep at this pace, then you should be on track. Keep in mind, progress reports are due next week on the 17th. By then, you should be halfway through Unit 3. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you the thing about practices. Get those done even when class is not in session, all right? I put on here to submit all practices to Schoology no later than June 29th, but if you follow my suggested practice, you should be midway through Unit 3 by next week. So that's why, and I'm going to take you to another page, when you open up your Schoology course, you'll see due dates, okay? Due dates for June 16th. That is the day before progress reports. So hopefully you will be through halfway through Unit 3 by next week, okay? So you have to get on that schedule. All right, so let's talk about how to actually complete a practice assignment. Again, you're not going to do this through Apex. You're going to go to Schoology to do the practice. When you open up Schoology, you should see your calendar, and it has assignments as they're coming up, okay? So I'm just going to click on one. All right, first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to read all the instructions that Miss Evans put on here. Notice what's highlighted. Make sure to refer to the writing guide. What writing guide? Well, take a look. There's a writing guide that I've also posted with each assignment. And let me show you why. You don't have to do anything on this writing guide. I just want you to have access to it as a way to help you do the actual practice assignment, okay? So let's take a look. So when you open up, this is just the writing guide. When you open it up, notice it's already filled in, okay? This is so that you have a good example of what to do for the actual practice assignment. There's sample responses, read over those, and then keep this writing guide open while you work on your own practice assignment. And you can always refer to it. Don't copy and paste it because, well, that would not be really smart, and you don't need to do all of that, okay? But you can use this to help you craft your own responses. So that's just the writing guide. Let me go back. The actual assignment, notice it'll say open assignment with Kami. If you're doing this on your phone, you probably won't see this. If you're doing this on a different computer other than your school laptop, you probably won't see this. So make sure when you're doing your practice assignments, you do it on your school laptop. So all you have to do is click on that. Let me try to click on it again. There we go. My Kami is going to look a little different than yours because I have a teacher version, but yours will look something similar to this. When you open it, you'll see some stuff on here. You'll see the actual assignment, what you need to do, the rubric. This is very helpful along with the writing guide. As you do this, or when you finish your assignment, go ahead and score yourself if you want. Do the self-evaluation. Did you cover all of this stuff? That will ensure that you did the assignment correctly. But basically, you open up the page and you'll be able to type on it using these tools right here. So there's a text box and it opens it up, and now I can type just like that, okay? So let me reiterate. Practice assignments must be done on Schoology using your school laptop so that you can type directly on them, okay? Don't forget about the writing guides. They're going to be very helpful to you as you do your practice assignments. And once you're finished, this is going to automatically be saved, or you could just hit turn in. Either way, it's going to save it, all right? Click the turn in button and it'll turn it in to Schoology for you. And then that's it. That's all you have to do, okay? All right. Some of you are really good about messaging me, but for the rest of you, if you have a question, don't forget to message me on Schoology as well, right up in here. Let me just add one more thing. I posted a video of how to use Kami, but the link wasn't working because it was a picture. So I will resubmit a live link of a tutorial on how to use Kami as well, okay? I hope this helps you guys. All right, take care.